Mahaganapatin Manasa Smarami Mahadeva Mudam Shirasa Namami Mahaganapatin Manasa Smarami. It is known to us that we don't have any big choice in our parentage. Each one in his or her parentage has no big choice. There may be a karmic selection, that's why I said no big choice. There may be a karmic selection, but still it's not, as an individual, I have no choice. Now, with this body, mind, sense complex, I am born with this parentage. Finished. That's why you can't change your mother. That's why you don't see in the wanted columns, wanted new mother. And so you can only say, this is how it is, this is my mother, this is my father. The place of birth, the parentage, time of birth also. And the whole childhood, what choice you had. It's all given. Given means it's already decided, it's given reality. So my body, mind, sense complex is given. And being born, it can grow, but it's also given. It's a wonderful thing, Suppose each one is born already as an adult. As soon as he is born, he has to shave. He's a man, he has to shave. Everyone is born adult, ready to go. No core issues. Childhood issues are not there. We are going to talk about them later. There are no childhood issues. And all are born adults. Think of that maternity. And this fellow is not going to argue later after 14 years. I am 14, Mom, from inside. What are you doing? Come on, don't eat that. From inside. Mother will go crazy. Correct? Nobody would like to be a mother. Neither father. The whole thing is given, and what is given seems to be proper. Whatever it is so because it cannot be otherwise. And yadvai tat sukurtam. Whatever that is there, it is well done. That's good enough. Now this is given. Swamiji, certain things can be different. My height can be a little different. My eyebrows can be different. My nose can be a little different. My color, of course, different. You know, there is something that can be different. Yes. Can be different. Can be different. But it's not different. It's given. What I say is given. What can you do? Can be different. You said it is well done, cannot be different. Yes, it cannot be different. That is why it's not different. Can be different. It can be different. It's not different. Cannot be different. There must be some reason. That's why it's not different. There are some genetic laws. Then if it has to be different, your parentage has to be changed. If the parentage changes, then the karma has to reorganize. It won't work. Your parents should have you. When they have you, genetically, you will have the chapamukha, if that and therefore there is nothing we can do about it. So this is all, if you analyze, if you look into this, it's all okay. And therefore, let us go with this body that is given, and it has got a capacity to grow, to become an adult. A contemporary society is given. The Jagat also is given. Jagat means scheme of things, including my body, mind, sense complex. Really, it is called Jagat. Everything is given. Laws are given. Forces are given. Connections are given. Means and ends are given. Action and reaction is given. This is one type of action. This is another type of action. So in this, the sound that comes cannot be avoided. It is given. If you do like this, sound will be there. And if you want to do namaste, sound is not a part of namaste. It's not our namaste. Our namaste is not that. In some other culture, it may be there. Namaste. Namaste. You can say so, namaste. To draw the attention of the fellow, I say namaste. You can say namahate means to you my namaskar, my salutation. Namaste. You can say so. Or namaste. So this is action-reaction. You can't say that I cannot avoid the sound, what can I do? If you do like this, sound will be there. And if you say, don't make sound, मैं तो नमस्ते करता हूँ. Hands don't make sound. Don't make sound. Simple namaste karo. Then you complain, God is unkind to me. He makes me always do wrong things. I want to do namaste. And he creates sound. God creates sound. Correct? God creates sound. Who says it is not? It is not. We will discover that. So he creates sound really. Because this action and the result are governed by some laws. Therefore, means and ends are given, action, reaction given, possibilities are given. Certain possibilities will come to reality by nature without anybody doing anything about them. A new star may appear, an old star can burn itself, and this is a possibility that a star burning away, becoming a black hole, and a new star coming into being, all these were possibilities, and the possibilities become realities without our interference. And thus when there is an earthquake on this earth planet, or if there is a volcanic eruption, the activity underneath is one and the same. In one place it becomes eruption of volcano, and volcanic eruption in another place is just and is earthquake. Both indicate pressure underneath, and there is a fissure on the surface. If it is a fissure on the surface, it will be volcanic eruption. If there is some kind of a plate disturbance, and therefore it's a shifting of plates, then it is earthquake. Underneath activity is there. The lava activity, lavic activity. It's all possibilities. And therefore, there is, again, by human interference, there can be a new product, a new hardware, a new software. Every new hardware is a possibility. Every new software is a possibility. A better software is a possibility. Understand? A better car is a possibility. And the possibility can be collapsed, can be actualized by human effort, by human genius. The animals also can create certain things. A new animal also can be born by certain mutation, natural mutation. And with the human interference, also genetic interference, you can produce a new monster. It's all possible. You can make bangan, an eggplant, the brinjal, huge brinjal. And inside it's like a sponge. There is no taste. With this brinjal, it can as well be called some kind of a sponge. It's nothing. There is nothing. Therefore now they say the original brinjal, more costly, small brinjal. This world is really funny. You know, when I was 8, I gave up 9, when I was 9, I gave up my hairstyle. So my mother was against that. And she wanted me to continue with my hairstyle. And it is like a grapefruit, you know, the bamblimas. And then you cut the bamblimas into two. And then you put it on the top, one side. It's exactly like that was my hairstyle. So it is called appada kudubi. So it was like this. And then he removed here and all that, and then only at the top there is as though something here, you are having a dark vessel. Nyamaka like. And so this was my hairstyle. And all my friends had this crew cut. And you know what they call it, crop in India. They used to call it crop. And usually this crop with little difference all of them have. So this is what I wanted to also have. And then I told my Singaram, that is the name of the local barber, and I told him, cut this. Oh, cut avana. He asked me, did you take permission from your mother? So I told him, cut it, come on. You do it, why do you bother? I will face my mother. Then he did it and I faced the music. And then she got fits. She climbed. And then after 50 years, why 50 years, 60 years, I go to New York and everybody is having this. This comes back. What I had given up, it has come back. In the streets of New York, everybody is having it, and then everybody is having a headphone and then singing it. In the street, all these fellows I see. Funny. And some others also I saw, some other haircuts I saw. And this haircut looks as though last night some rats were doing a job. And so इधर थोड़ा चले गया, उधर थोड़ा चले गया. Very funny. You say, I am funny. No, the people are So anyway, so it comes back. Itna bada, first it was like this. And then they made it bada. Then afterwards what? Again, this is organically cured. Organically is grown. And this is, you play 3 times more for my old katrikai. This society is crazy, I tell you. And so it's crazy. But these are all possibilities. You don't achieve anything impossible. You achieve only what is possible. Swamiji, we can achieve the impossible. That is only a show. The impossible. You know? What was that? What's that program in TV program? The Mission Impossible. The Mission Impossible. But it was impossible, it cannot be a mission. Looks impossible, it is impossible. They made it possible. The Mission Impossible made possible. I say the impossible. You make a square circle. That's impossible. Don't make a square within a circle. Or don't make a circle within a square. You make a square circle. That is mission impossible. There's a job impossible. And so the impossible remains impossible. The possibilities we collapse. So animals also can create. Beavers create dams. There was a program, leave it to the beaver. They make dams in this, all these in waterways and canals and all that. I mean, to fish, I suppose. They make dams. And the honeybees make honeycombs and honey. They collect their nectar, and it's all creation. It's all possibilities. And they make it. And the food, there are different possibilities getting actualized with some effort, either animal effort or human effort, or with no effort that we know. I mean, human animal effort, it is not there. By just, even the trees, the flora, they also produce certain things. They change, they can bring about change in the atmosphere. More trees and more everything is there, forests are there, then the whole atmosphere changes. The air pollution undergoes a change. There is no more pollution, there is more oxygen. And so you find not only the animals, even the flora can bring about changes, but all the changes are possible changes. So we have a scheme of things called Jagat with all possibilities. This is what we say total. Even for me to discover something is a possibility. Something is there, a fact. I don't know that is a fact given. My not knowing is the capital I work with. I start with not knowing and I go on knowing. Correct? So, not knowing I need not gather. Ignorance doesn't begin. You don't say, Swamiji, I want to have some ignorance. I can give you ignorance. How? Make you discover that you are ignorant of this also. Okay? Few words I can say. Do you know this? You say, I don't know. You got new ignorance. Not that new ignorance. You come to know what you don't know. That's all. You come to know what you don't know. And once you come to know what you don't know, then the possibility of knowing is there. Because then only you begin seeking to know. Therefore it is good to know what you don't know. And it is very blissful also to remain not knowing and not knowing that I don't know. So you should not know and you should not know that you don't know. Wonderful. Wonderful. Bliss is ignorance. Ignorance is bliss. Bliss may not be ignorance. Ignorance is bliss. Somebody said, what is ignorance? I don't know. That is not ignorance enough to make you blissful. I don't know, and I don't know that I don't know, and I should not know anything. If you know a little bit, then it's a problem. So you don't know, and you don't know, you don't know. Wonderful. You don't know, and you know that you don't know. Nuisance. You know, but you don't know you know. That is tragedy. And I mean, that is sad. That's unfortunate, I can say. Not tragedy, that's unfortunate. You know, and you don't know that you know. Means you don't have that kind of a insight. You know, only when pointed out, oh, this I know. Oh. Therefore, so this is some assurity that you make the person understand you know. Okay, that's wonderful. Then you know that you know. Therefore somebody said, one fellow doesn't know. What can you do with that fellow? Can't do anything. So he doesn't know, and he doesn't know. So you give up that person. Then one fellow doesn't know, but he knows that he doesn't know. Teach him. And one fellow knows, but he doesn't know that he knows. Wake him up. And one fellow knows and knows that he knows. Follow him. All possibilities are there. Now the question is, this is total. This is okay. How I am related to this? This total is a conscious being. What is this? How to understand this? We will see when we come back.
Mahaganapatin manasa smarami Mahadeva mudam shirasa namami Mahaganapatin manasa smarami